If you haven't had an opportunity to watch the latest episode of Arrow, stop listening now, major spoilers, here we go. Tonight's episode is called Left Behind, as Diggle, Felicity, and Roy start to fear the worst after Oliver's disappearance. Merlyn pays them a surprise visit. Ray experiments with part of his new suit. Laurel takes on the role of the Black Canary. That pretty much sums everything up that I was going to talk about, and I think that's a really great summary of the episode. Today is January 21st, 2015. Arrow returns, and this is a 10 out of 10 star episode. I gave the previous episode in which they killed off Oliver Queen, killed off with, quotation marks I'm throwing in the air, alright? They killed him off. I was absolutely thrilled with that, and tonight, this was an episode that, it wasn't without him, but it was without him in the future. But they did do flashbacks because this is Oliver Queen's show. We knew that he wasn't dead. I mean, if you're a fan of DC Comics, you knew the truth. You know everything pretty much, and he was alive. Anyway, I just want to say the cinematography, the editing, the acting, the script, the story, the scenes that they had where all of the actors had to show an emotional response to the possibility and then the knowledge of losing Oliver Queen. It was perfect, man, and I really, really love that. And I hope that the show gives Diggle and Roy, Laurel, and Felicity just another opportunity on screen in front of the audience, and in front of the viewers, man, to just show that emotion again. It was beautiful, absolutely perfect, man. You guys know how I feel about Arrow ever since season 1. I didn't really talk about it that much in season 2. Season 3 is not bad at all, man. So they're definitely finding themselves just same way that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. did going into season 2 after it had a pretty bad season 1. I think this show is taking itself seriously. I think this show understands where and what mistakes it made, and they're trying really a great effort. They're trying to give us a really great display of effort, and that's what I appreciate about it. Not a fan of Arrow, but I appreciate these episodes, and I hope that at the end of season 3 I can say that I'm a fan of Arrow. But I got to give credit where credit is due. The director, writers, the crew, perfect. There was, and I have to talk about this because I always give you the good and the bad of Arrow. There was a scene where Merle, let me see, how do you want to say this? Where Malcolm Merle, man, this is what happened, man. Malcolm Merle, and he caught a arrow or a dart. He caught something, some sort of object that Thea threw at Malcolm. He caught it, and I think that this one was okay. I don't think that he could have caught that in real life, and I don't think that they should have put it on the show, but I just wanted to say that. It did look pretty weird, but the way they did it, she had to throw it up a little bit, and that was more believable than that one. If she's throwing it by hand, the chances of you catching it, a little bit better. If she's throwing it by, utilizing an arrow, a bow, no, that's not going to happen for me. But I just want to say, really excellent job on that one, man. Because his head kind of moved back. He caught it right before it hit him in the jaw, or in the chin area, something like that. I think it was actually in the neck area, excuse me, not the chin or the jaw. And he looked at the arrow, or whatever the thing was, a little dagger or whatever. He looked at it and said, "Oh, wow." And then he told Thea, he was like, just the fact that you think that you could have, is cute. So that was really funny. One of those little, times that you laugh. Another thing, they showed a flashback to Tatsu and the rest of that stuff, and Oliver Queen was running from some guys that were shooting at him with AK-47s, and he jumped over the bullets and then ducked behind this metal cabinet, and then you could see the bullets hitting the metal, but nothing had hit him. And I thought that was just kind of, one of those things, one of those little things. But once again, man, 10 out of 10 stars with the episode. Really, really loved it. And can't wait to see what happens next week. They did not say anything about... No, I don't want to spoil that. But they didn't say anything about that Batman thing that brings people back from life. I'm not going to say anything else. I don't want to ruin it. But he is alive. And I think that it has to do... No, I don't want to do that either. I'm out of here, guys. Thanks again for listening.